Hello, welcome to my Sunday Front. Today's show is gonna be a mukbang, and today is a special day that I'm celebrating, and I hope you guys have been following along this journey of this channel, and you may know why. So I'll hold the surprise for a little bit longer while I get this together. And my mukbang is gonna be chili. I just made canned chili with spaghetti and a splash drink. This is mandarin orange. And so I'm really excited because this is like a big deal to me. Like, I waited a long time to get here, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing, for being active and interacting with me, and hopefully I'll bring you more content. That way we can have deeper conversations and a lot more fun and laughs. So without further ado, I want to present this milestone cake of 50. Yes, we made it. 50. This is the milestone cake. It's a classic panettone, so it has like sultanas in it and raisins, and it's got cherry icing filling, and I can't wait to try it. But we made it. We're 50. Yes. Check it out. Everybody. This is where we're at. My Sunday Front. And don't you forget it. We got this far, and we can do even more. But I'm so excited today. I didn't even put on makeup really because I'm about to stuff my face, and I want to get a good bite of this chili. Yummy. See all that steam? I just made it fresh. That's how I like it. These beans are so good. So I don't know if you guys are staying up to date with current events. There's some wild stories out there. I was looking at the news, and they were having like there was a country in Africa. They were having a dispute over raising taxes, which is normal, you know. Like, a lot of people get mad in America. That's one of I'd say a pet peeve, probably. Raising taxes without even warning, and it caused a riot. And what happened was that was it Nairobi? They went to protest and demonstrate, but it got so out of hand that they were the military ended up taking lives of the protesters and demonstrators, which, you know, in turn was like rioting. They were saying that they were calling for a week of that until they got what they wanted. And finally he gave a speech. He was like, you know, my people are more important. But I'm not going to say it fell to deaf ears. I wasn't there. I didn't witness it. But what I am going to say is that sometimes some things don't come out of nowhere. And I think that's what they were saying, because they will continue protesting, because they were saying that it wasn't just the taxes. That wasn't the first incident, and they don't feel like it's going to stop. You know, you just hit me with, you know, all these things that all of a sudden I'm in debt to you, and I didn't even, you know, like I couldn't even imagine, you know, wanting to be in that position. So, but there is like a lot of talk with the government now. But there are also, you know, now that there are people who have fallen, you know, in demonstration, there's people who, you know, it kind of burns a hole in their mind that, you know, it would take that much energy or volume for anybody in that office to listen. You know, because the government is a huge agency. It's not just the president. You know, it starts with local and it goes up. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. But I hope everything ends up to where they work everything out and can live peacefully again. You know. It doesn't look like either side had malicious intent, but there were victims. And yeah, that's what happened. And other parts of the world, they had the pilgrimage Hajj, that thousands of people, like 1,000 people, I believe, had perished during a heat wave, you know, at the event. They're trying to crack down now on illegal ticket sales, because I guess there were scalpers, you know, at the event. And they didn't have real tickets. Some of the people who died, and a lot of the tickets come with information and stuff. So they kind of knew, you know, some people prepare and stuff for the Hajj, but a lot of people, you know, they showed up and they were sick anyway, because, like I said, the temperature was so bad. They had cooling stations. They had people manually misting, you know, like 3 people at a time. And they had trucks just picking up people who had passed on just for their religious pilgrimage, you know, for prayer. And this is an ancient tradition, too. But it's the first time that I heard of, like, this huge of a catastrophe there. You know, it's like a really important thing to happen in your life, and, you know, for this turn, you know, of events to take place, yeah, it's a real tragedy. There also was a freak flood in China. And there was another one in Minnesota. And the one in Minnesota, You know, it wasn't like the one in China. The one in China was like really bad. Like they had like the military involved. But the one in Minnesota wasn't that bad. It was like a dam had partially been um destroyed, I guess. I guess it couldn't contain enough water, and it damaged the dam, and so it just swelled up in the banks, and a lot of the outer residents and things like that, buildings along the banks, just fell in, and so a lot of people were taken by surprise, you know. But I think it was like kind of similar stories because like China, I think they had a dam open. They didn't have 10 minutes of warning. And it just, you know, it just showed up. All that water. And we have a new storm that's showing signs of hurricane development, and everybody's excited to see where it goes, but all signs say it's going into the Gulf somehow. The Gulf of Mexico. And so I'm kind of nervous. And yeah, it's already like 90% certainty. Let's get a slice of this cake. What do you think? I should cut the corner? I think I should cut the corner. Ooh. Let me put it down before I make a mess. You see how I filled it? Let's taste our cake. Yummy. This is good cake. So there's storms still forming, like in the same hot spots. So we don't know which one's gonna, you know, sprout up first, but we're pretty sure this next one is. You know, because there's one right behind it. That was wonderful. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really enjoyed it. And I just want to tell you once again, thank you for joining me. And please continue, if you haven't subscribed already, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And see you guys on the next one. My Sound Different. Bye-bye.